Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday and it is raining outside this morning. It woke me up in the middle of the night and it was raining. It wasn't storming, but it was a heavy enough rain that I woke up, I heard it, and then I kind of enjoyed it, listening to it for a little bit and went right back to sleep. But yeah, it's one of those days. Let's adjust this a little more. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. Um, I hope you all are having a good morning so far. I am still having internet troubles and had a hard time getting things going this morning. Besides the fact that I realized I forgot on Saturday is my scheduling day. And I did not schedule my week's worth of lives. I went to get on and there was nothing there. And so I had to schedule it, and the internet is so slow. How about a sound check just to make sure y'all can even hear me? I haven't even been to my chat yet. Let's get over there. Let's get over there. There's Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Yeah, see, found you. That's right, because there was nothing scheduled. Oh my goodness. That doesn't happen very often. There you are, says Inspired to Wander. Good morning. And there's Floss. Good morning. And Michelle Leonardo. Good morning. Thanks for being here, you guys. TGIF is here this morning. Hello, hello. NJ is here this morning. You are back from your trip, I think. Van Life Rocks is here this morning. Hello, Ray. Thanks for being here. I'm kind of scrolling through here fast, so if I miss something that you were saying to me, just say it again, and I'll see it when I get to it again. I always worry about that when I scroll fast. So that's why I tend to always be behind in my chat, is because I scroll slowly, trying not to miss something that I was meant to see. Christina says cannot tag this morning. That's all right. We're glad you're here. You know, and I know I always feel so bad when I'm on my phone and I can't tag people. Because normally I'm like saying hi back to everybody individually, and on my phone I like hello. And that's kind of it. And so I've learned to always, if I am on my phone where I cannot tag people or type, on my computer, I'm like, hello, 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 hello. On my phone, I'm like, hello. And it's really slow. Really slow. And so I always tell people too, when I'm on my phone, I say so people don't think I'm ignoring them, because I'm certainly not. Certainly not. There's some ones. Yay. Oh, Christina says, I sent you a message on Facebook and couldn't find you. You know what? My phone's dead. My phone is dead. I just put it on the charger. Just now. Put it on the charger. What's it at now? Yo, I got this app on my phone it's for like writing notes, okay? But it pops up when I don't want it to, and then I can't get it off of there. Like right there's where I'm supposed to tap to get yeah, there's your message right there. I see you. So sometimes I just get mad. So I have to save it and then exit. And it's like this little thing down here. Can you see that little thing right there? If I go like this, I can take it up there and hide it, and it's gone. But I gotta do that like all day long. And I went in my settings to try and delete it, and I can't find it anywhere. It's really annoying. And no, it has not always been there. It's something I did, I guess, that I didn't know I did. I don't know when I did it. One of those things. Yeah. It happens. It happens. Let's see. Floss says, I am always on my phone. Michelle says, I only use my phone. Then you guys are good because you're real active in the chats all the time. Everywhere I go, I see you and guys, and you're always active in the chat. You are just more coordinated than I am then. I am not very, my son makes fun of me because on his phone, he's like, and I'm over here on mine going, ding, ding, ding. And he's like, come on, mom. Come on, mom. I'm like, I can't do that. Well, I can do it, but all you're going to get is some gibberish because it's not going to be words. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. But like last night, I was cooking supper. So I went to 2 lives, No Mocks, and then Dream on Wheels. I was in the kitchen cooking the whole time. So I would say hello. Then I said I'm on my phone. And then as I'm listening, if I want to, had a comment on what I was listening to, I put a little comment in there. But yeah, I'm not coordinated enough to keep up with saying hi to everybody when I'm on my phone. Christina says, I am always on my phone, but today I am 2 days behind at work, so listening and not typing. Gotcha. Floss says phones and computers have minds of their own. I believe that because my experience with my phone, and sometimes it'll just be laying there and it'll turn on Netflix. I don't know. I don't know. Ann says, I'm mostly on my phone too. My computer right at the moment is slow and should be an anchor. Oh, I didn't even know I had pulled up a comment. Michelle Leonardo says, I only use my right index finger. That's how I type. This is me on my phone right now. I'm like, tap, 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 tap. And it takes me forever to write anything. But that's just me. That's just me. This is Mac is here. Hello. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Floss says the same. Thank you, Mac, for being here to support my channel and my live. I appreciate it very much. If y'all see anybody here that you don't know, I don't always remember to say this, but always check out people that you don't know. And it's all about making new friends, and I enjoy watching new channels so much, and growing is fun. It's fun. I am never without friends anymore, and I am so thankful for YouTube because of that. It was so unexpected. When we started our channel, we were just like scared to death, right? We're like, nobody's going to watch us. We don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to edit. And I'm scared when I turn the camera on and I start talking and I forget everything I was going to say, even though, you planned it and you practiced it. Anybody else practice what they were going to say? Yeah, I don't so much anymore. And sometimes you can tell. But yeah, it was kind of scary in the beginning, but and I've got that on my mind because it's been, we've been doing a year's worth of lives overall. So we first started going live with Friday Night Live with Doug and Ava. So that was the first lives we did. And I don't know, I was sitting here having coffee one morning and I'm like, I miss my YouTube peeps. Wonder what they're doing. Maybe I should go live. See if anybody shows up. And have some coffee. And that's how that began. So here we are having our coffee together, and we are enjoying every moment, even the days when the internet won't let me on and I can't get in my live on time, even when I forgot to put my thumbnails up, which is what I call scheduling my live. I never say, oh, I need to go schedule some lives. I always say, oh, I got to go get my thumbnails up. And Doug will roll his eyes at me. So funny. He's so funny. Yeah. And I'm so glad that we did. I'm so glad that we took that leap or that jump, or for us, we were so afraid to jump, we just kind of fell. We just kind of fell into our channel. Oh, I was going to say cheers and I forgot. So cheers. Cheers. Christina says, hugs to all. I love you all and thank you for all the prayers. They have truly been answered. And I am so happy for you, Christina. That was the most awesome news. And I saw your Facebook post, and wonderful. Let's see here. There's Tracy Oceanfire 777. Good morning. Okay, so today I'm clicking on comments, and I hadn't been. I've been the click on the comments queen. And so I've been trying to not do that and see if my live still goes well. Because of what happened recently to someone else who was pulling up the comments and clicking on the comments and reading them. And there was somebody's profile picture got him in trouble. And that's something that's never happened to me. And usually at my lives, they're people that I know. I don't usually have people drop in that I've never ever seen before, that are not associated with anybody in our community. Maybe they've never been to my live, but their name is familiar to me from the going to the other lives in the community, and I've seen their name in the chat. And so anyway, that got me to thinking, because well, for instance, for my business, when I'm doing business posts on Facebook or even here on YouTube, I've done a couple of Health Tuesdays. I'm going to get back to that starting next week. I'm going to get back to that. We're going to do stretching. We're going to do some exercising, and things like that. But when I actually talk about the health supplements, okay, that I sell, I am responsible for the comments. I'm responsible for the comments in the Facebook posts. I'm responsible for the comments in the YouTube comments. Okay. So that's why you've seen a few of those Health Tuesdays with the comments turned off, right? Because I'm responsible for the comments made because it's my post. And so I have to watch those very carefully. Well, I had never even thought about pulling up the comments and myself being responsible for someone's profile picture that shows up, right? I never thought of that. Never thought of that at all. Now the theory is not foreign to me because I experienced it elsewhere. That's why I was saying that about my business posts. But I never thought about it in that way. What are you doing? Nothing, Mom. It looked like something was about to go down back there. Oh, look. She walked. Oh, she's looking outside at the rain. Oh, okay. She's like, what's that rain? What's that noise out there? You can hear it coming down. The patio's right out that window. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, can I even function? Y'all know I talk with my hands, and can I even function without clicking on those comments? And at first, it was so hard. It was so hard. And now I can function without it, but I miss it. so now I'm like, okay, if I know this person, if I know these people, I can click on their comments, and maybe I need to not click on names that I'm not familiar with. Don't know. So I'm still figuring this out. So I didn't know if y'all noticed. I've kind of quit clicking on comments. I'm just sitting here and I'm reading them instead of clicking on them. Or not. But yeah, it's been a big deal for me because I want to click on everything. I want to click on everything. Absolutely. Yes, everybody is so happy for Christina. Floss says, my problem is when someone calls me. You mean during lives? Let's see here. Oh, my chat moved, and now I don't know where I was. And that's another thing. There we are, Floss. That's another thing. I used that pull up the comment as a function in my lives to keep track of where I was, because I could like fast scroll to the blue one, because when you click on it, it highlights it. I mean, you see it on the screen, but over here on the side in the comment section, it'll be highlighted blue. And so I can scroll real fast and stop at the blue one and know exactly where I was. And so that's been, anybody else use it that way? It was a very easy way to find my place in my chat. Tracy saying hi to everybody. There's Elizabeth Lizzie Lou Creates. Good morning. Good morning. Man, I'm thirsty. I think I just want some water. Yep. I'm always a double-fisted drinker. I always got two things going on, a water and whatever else I'm drinking. I am so happy to have this cup because, you know, we quit doing the plastic straws. And then I was like, oh, bummer. So I'm relearning how to sip out of a glass. And the the ice can bother my teeth. And so it wasn't a real fun experience for me. And I like ice, as you can hear. So I had to use less ice when I didn't have a straw. And one of my students actually got me this for Christmas. It has my name on it. And then over here it says stay humble, hustle, stay humble, hustle hard. That's what it says over there. And so then it took me a while to get used to a metal straw because I didn't realize until this straw that I chomp on my straw with my teeth. I hold it in my teeth when I'm drinking. I had no idea I did that till I got this metal one. You bite with this, it hurts. So I've had to quit that. I don't do that anymore. It took a while to get that habit broken, but we did. Thank goodness. Everybody's saying good morning, and Jay saying good morning to Tracy. I love it. I love how everybody knows everybody and everybody greets everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. Greeting everybody is important to me because it makes everyone feel welcome, right? I remember when I was new to the community and I did not know everybody. And I certainly didn't know everybody's personal names. You know, I could only see the channel names, and that's how I knew everybody. And so people saying hello to us made us feel welcome. So I always appreciate that. When we fell into our channel, that's when the shenanigans started. When I was having coffee going, wonder what everybody else is up to. I wonder if Ray's getting ready for his live. Van Life with Gina is probably feeding the cats this morning. She's probably got some good music going on. I wonder who has horses. Are they doing their chores, or are they sitting here drinking coffee like I am? Hear that train? I love trains. I wonder if anybody else likes trains or ever takes train trips. I don't know. I wonder if anybody's already editing videos this morning. Thoughts like that ever go through your heads? Yep. So then I just went live and some people showed up, and that was it. That was it. I have not. She was not here Monday. And yes, I've been missing her. New Beginnings, My Everyday Life in Rural Cyprus. We are missing you. We are missing you, Miss Dawn. Yeah, so that'll be our mission today, is to find out how she's doing. That was Michelle asking that, and Inspired to Wander is wondering about Dawn too. Let's see. There we go. Van Life Rocks is putting blue hearts in there. Well, let's put some blue hearts in for Dawn because we miss her. And then also let's put blue hearts in to celebrate with Christina with Dyson's Crazy Adventures. Now I'm going to have to pull up my YouTube because y'all know I really am no good at doing emojis on the computer. I can, but it takes a long time. And I can do it real quick on my phone. As soon as my live chat pops up, there it is. So I'm going to get some blue hearts. Eventually. They're coming. They're coming. Y'all are good at it. You got your hearts going. All right, there's some for Christina, and here's some for Miss Dawn. All right, got my blue hearts in there. What do I do with this phone? I'll lay it right there. All right, thank you guys. Let's see. Now I've lost my place. There it is. I had Ray's hearts up there, so that will help me find my place in my chat. See, Floss is making her coffee. Tim is here. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see here. I think I missed something in my chat, but I don't see what it was. Okay, here we go. Mobang's getting his coffee. My mother Spark is here. Good morning. Good morning. And I am feeling much better than I was Monday. Remember how swollen my face was? And I'm still a little puffy in my cheeks, but my eyes look so much better this morning. And it's allergy season is just rough. It is just rough. Let's see here. Everybody's saying good morning. Good morning. Debbie F is here this morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh, Elizabeth Lizzie Lou Creates says I found silicone straws at Walmart that can be opened so you can clean the inside. What? I think I may need to check this out. This one came with a little brush you can stick down in there. Interesting. Silicone straws that can be opened so you can clean the inside. I am one of those people that worries about, is it clean in that straw? How many drinks have I had since I washed it last? The scary things you think about. I know, and there's proof right there that if they made some that you can open and clean, I am not the only one who thinks thoughts like that. Absolutely. Let's see, I'm almost to the bottom of my chat, y'all. By saying good morning. There's fairy dust in the house. Good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Yeah, you can hear that train. That's what that's what made me ask that question. I heard the train. Oh, can you hear one where you were at too? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I got a haircut, y'all. Can you see how much shorter my ponytail is? I don't even know what my hair's going to look like, but here goes nothing. I got my hat hair because I've had my hat on all morning. Now y'all know I've told you before I got cowlicks, when I don't wet them down and comb them and let them dry, things happen. But yeah, I got my hair cut, and look Doug helped me color my hair yesterday. So that means I don't have any more gray on the top of my head. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, now this is really going to bother me. I could put my hat back on. I don't know. We'll lay it over there. But yeah, I cut about this much off the bottom. And so I'm happy because I've got my layers now. I got this layer, I got this layer, I got this layer right here, and then I got the bottom. I like layers because I've got straight, fine hair that if it's all one length is just like flat on my head. And if I have layers, there's nothing wrong with that, except I like a little poofy. And when it's all one layer, I can't get that even when I curl it. So I like layers because it just adds volume to my hair. My hair lacks volume when it's all one length. But I like my hair best long. But and this is really short for me. For me and my hair, this is really short for me lately. I used to have short hair all the time when I was in school, junior high and the first part of high school. But then decided I liked it long. And by long, I mean for many, many years, it's been waist long, or to my butt, as Doug says. And it was that long for a good part of the beginning of our YouTube channel. You couldn't always tell that because you can't see that much of me sitting here. But yeah, so this is short hair for me. This is short hair for me, but it sure feels good. It sure feels good. See, Anne says, one of the things that I love about this channel is that I have learned what people's names are by being here, and it makes it more family-like, right? I agree with that. I totally agree with that. My mother Spark says, we have a train track across the street. We call him Thomas when we hear him coming. We say, there's Thomas. I love it. Love it. The floodgates opened with friends. That's right. Right. And I was just so not expecting that. It was been such a treat and comfort and adventure and journey. Just the making new friends part. I don't even mean the videos and all that. I just mean the making friends parts of it. Oh, Tracy, thank you. So glad for this part of the day with you all. I like it too. And I don't even know if I could get through a Monday or a Wednesday without having coffee with y'all. I don't even know if it would be possible. Cheers. And another plus is now I get to collect coffee cups. Yes, I have enough coffee cups now that I have to put my morning show coffee cups have their own shelf now. And that way I can take turns and rotate what I use, and all of them get used because it's so easy just to reach up to the front and grab. And what's always in the front? The one you used, washed, and put back, right? Or at least in my house, I have short issues, being short. And one of those is being able to reach all the way back into the coffee, the top shelf, which is where my morning show cups are. Because all the John Deere mugs, Doug, all the John Deere mugs are right there because he uses those every day. And then my cups are down there too that I use all the time. But yeah, so I can just kind of like scoot them around and rotate them around up there. And I totally was planning to drink coffee out of SpongeBob cup today, but I got my pink shirt on and I saw this and it was right there and it's a good day and it says enjoy every moment. I'm like, nope, no SpongeBob today, buddy. You gotta wait till next week. And he said nothing. He just looked at me. I started to say, he said, woohoo! But then I realized, no, that's the Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay. An honest moment. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever walk up to anybody, poke him in the belly, and say, woohoo! I better put my 1 in. There's my 1. Yep. Woohoo! Yes. The cute little Pillsbury Doughboy. He was always so happy. He was always so happy, right? There's all those blue hearts. I'm behind in my chat, y'all. I'm scrolling. There's Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic, saying hello. Thank you for being here. All right. Oh, Anne's putting a joke in the chat for Dawn. What types of crimes do blacksmiths usually get charged with? Stealing. No, it's actually forgery. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is perfect. I love that. And I have a cousin who blacksmiths, so I am going to totally send that to him. Van Life Rocks is live tonight. Somebody asked what time he's going live. Let's see here. And yes, it is Nomadic Wednesday. And I love Nomadic Wednesdays. Love it. Love it. Love it. And I'm totally going to blow my list because I didn't have my notebook out. And I actually have them written down so I don't accidentally forget anybody because I have done that before and then I felt really bad. I felt really, really bad. I did. I did. This is episode 107 of Morning Talk with Ava. Yes, I keep track of that stuff. Let's see. Let's find. Here we go. Ooh. All right. We've got Nomadic Wednesday. We got Van Life Rocks. Woo. We got Van Life with Gina. We got Mo Bango's live sometimes on Wednesdays. Victoria May Life Unfiltered. Fit for Expedition Van Life Voyages. JoJo Strums. And Hawkins Family Adventures. And I love Nomadic Wednesdays. Sorry, guys. I got distracted by, it was a previous live I'm reading that from, and I had a note down there. I'm like, what? Then I'm like, it doesn't matter. That wasn't for today. Like, okay. Give myself a pep talk. I've got this. I can do it. Let's see. Today is Woo Wednesday, says Tracy. I love it. Now my nose is kind of getting stuffed up again. Allergies. Let's see here. I need more water. Oh, you like the color of this sweatshirt, and it's hard to find. I found this one at a thrift store, actually, because I've not seen pink ones at the store, but I found this one at the thrift store. I love it. Love it, love it. It's raining a little bit harder now. I can hear it on the roof. Couldn't hear it on the roof before. There's Mennonite Farmhouse. Hello, thanks for being here. Christina says they live by the train tracks too. Yep, that's exactly who I was thinking about when I was wondering, I wonder if anybody likes to ride trains. Sassy red hair. Yeah, I don't change the color. This is the color. But I definitely, okay, you want to know a secret, which y'all already know because you've seen my lives the last week and a half. I am like all gray on the top. Everywhere else, it still grows in with color, which gray is a color, but my my original color, except on the top, and my top is complete. I have like, if you laid a bowl on my head, I'm all gray right around here. Yeah. Whatever. Oh my, you're close to the tracks. Then everything shakes when the train goes by. Sometimes I can feel it here, but not often. And I don't know what would make a difference, that sometimes you feel it and sometimes you don't, unless it's the weight of whatever they're carrying in the train at the time. I don't know. Mother Spark says, I like layers because I get less headaches. Ooh, I hadn't thought about that. Huh. It does take a lot of weight off. It really does, because right now, not if you've not had long hair, you're not going to understand this comment, but right now I don't feel my hair at all. Meaning there's no weight. Hair is a weight. It adds weight, and you feel it. Like when you move your head, you feel the weight. And with layers, I don't feel that weight. So I know exactly what you mean there, but I hadn't thought of it as less headaches. Interesting. Very interesting. Michelle says my kids love to put pennies on the tracks that were across the street. Once in a while, we'll see people doing that. Yeah. Mobang used to live near a train track. You know what? We haven't even watched a moon video yet. What? We're in the wrong chat. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Oh, it was. It was, Michelle. It was a sad day when they stopped using cabooses, because that was part of the fun. You always got to wave at the guy in the caboose, and he always waved back. The engine guy did not always wave back, but the caboose guy, he always waved back. And then you notice there wasn't always somebody in the caboose anymore. And then they quit using the caboose. And yeah, I miss the caboose. Absolutely do. My mother Spark says my first train ride was in Germany. I was a year old and my mom said I kept sliding down the seats. What a good memory. I like that. Tracy needs more coffee. Me too. And I think she's sharing. She's got 3 cups there. Mennonite Farmhouse needs to get some seasoned water. Absolutely. Okay, now we're to the woohoo part. I think. I'm so behind in my chat. Yes. Okay, here we go. So we put ones in the chat. If you ever poke somebody in the belly and go, woohoo! So my mother Spark puts a 1. And Mennonite Farmhouse puts a 1. Fairy Dust says coffee mugs rocks. That was hard to say. And there's my one because, I do it to Doug and he's like, oh, rolls his eyes. And put in a 1. Oh, Fairy Dust put in lots of 1s. Mobang says a 1. Uh-oh, Debbie said 2. Elizabeth said 1. Yep. Dice Crazy Adventure says yep. Michelle says no. Floss says no. Fairy Dust says I had one up in Fresno County, Pillsbury Doughboy, that is. Oh, I love it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, please smash that like button. You bet. You can do it. You can do it. Thomas the Train. Yes, I love thrift stores too. And I really like going just to look around. But the day I bought this hoodie sweatshirt, I was actually on a mission looking for hoodie sweatshirts. Now this one zips. It's like the jacket. I was looking for one that zips and one that did not zip, and I didn't find any that did not zip. But I got this pink one and I got another one. I think it's blue. And I really like them. And I like them in the winter and the fall and the spring because, sometimes I get chilly, and Doug and I, our heat setting preference is a wee bit different. So if I can wear one of these and not have to turn the heat up where he's dying from the heat. And then we're both happy. Yeah, we're both happy. Absolutely. There's Tammy Crocheted Blessed. Hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right. Well, it's almost time that I'm supposed to be ending, and we haven't even watched a video yet. So let's get over here and grab us a video and look at the moon. I've been so busy talking the whole time. Here we go. I'm just grabbing my coffee. Cheers. Enjoy. right. The world is right. The world is back in balance because we got our moon video. I love those. I love moon gazing. I love being able to zoom in and see those details of the moon. And I don't know about you, but when I'm outside, I can just feel the moon. I can feel the moon. And because I can feel the moon, I assumed everybody could feel the moon. Just the energy of the moon, I can just feel it. And that's how I am outside. A lot of times I just look up and shut my eyes and I just feel the moon. And I also just gaze at it because it's mesmerizing, it's beautiful. And but so that's a question I asked Doug once is, can you feel the moon? And he said yes. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, the crown area. I'm gonna wash that gray right out of my hair. I remember those commercials. Tammy Crochet Bless says I need to keep my hair in layers. And you know, I cut my own hair, and it started because growing up as a family, we didn't have a lot of money, and there were 4 of us kids, and so my mom cut our hair, and then she taught me how to cut hair so I could cut her hair. And so I cut my hair, and I always cut Doug's hair. But I don't know. You know, now I cut my hair because it's a matter of preference of how I like my hair. Right? Because I like my layers, and I like my crazy layers. I don't even know what you call what I do to my hair. I don't, you know, a lot of times you pull it out and you make it even, and you can see that's not even because I don't do it that way. I actually part my hair off. I decide where I want this top layer to be, and I make that whole area that length, and then I get that out of my way. I part my next bit of hair and decide where and I always want that layer right here to frame my face. So I make that layer that length. Well, then I want a layer right here underneath that. So I cut all of that length. And then I kind of have another layer here. And then I got this longer bit here. I don't even know what you call that other than that's how I like my hair. And yeah. And sometimes it turns out better than others. And this time it turned out, I was happy with the way it turned out. One thing when you're cutting hair is it's always better to be a little longer than you wanted so you can fix it. Because if you go too short, it's over till it grows out some, right? Yeah, and I've looked in the mirror before and said, "Nah, it'll grow." Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, my phone's buzzing. Oh my goodness. There's Nana Travel Trends in USA. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there are a lot of faiths that don't cut their hair, and there are a lot of women who don't cut their hair. And part of my family cuts their hair and part do not. So yeah, I understand that completely. Everybody's saying hello. New comments. It won't scroll down anymore, but it said new comments. The Stairway to Heaven hairdo. That's right. That's right. Let's see. Oh no! Sandra, are you here? Oh my goodness. Tiny Tim is here. Hello, hello. I have missed some comments. My mother Sparks says, gazing at the clouds makes me feel like I get to park at the edge of heaven, brings me peace and fills me with love. Amen to that. And you know, Doug and I were just talking yesterday that we want to set up a camera on the sky and just watch the clouds go by for a video. I think that would be fun. Now, we've done videos like that showing the sky and showing the clouds, but it was only like a few minutes long or a minute long. But we were actually talking about just a video of the sky and the clouds. So we'll have to watch for a really good day for that. You know, because some days are better than others for that. So we'll be watching for a good day. Let's see. Dancing in the moonlight. Do, 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 do. I used to lay in the grass as a kid and just stare at the sky and the moon. I did both. And yeah, that was, you know, we grew up in the country and there were no video games yet. You know, we had to play. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So we would go out in the pasture and just lay down. I don't know why we never laid in the yard. It was just much more fun to go lay in the pasture. So we'd lay in the pasture. We'd crawl through the fence. You know that thing you're not supposed to do? We'd crawl through the fence, through the barbed wire, and lay in the pasture and just cloud watch. And the goal was to make as many designs out of the clouds as you could. So you'd see dogs, you'd see horses, you'd see people, you'd see flowers, right? In the shapes of the clouds. And the clouds, they're moving themselves, are moving. And so their shape can actually change. And so it was fun. Yes, these are my clouds. These are my clouds. She is there, baby shark. Hello, Sandra. Hawkins Family Adventures. Fallen Arkansas veterans. Hello. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. I am just going to have to reread my chat as a replay because I have missed so many comments. Ooh, Ann says I got some cool cloud pictures when we were coming down off Saddle Mountain in Washington last weekend. Ooh, I want to see them. We want to see them. One of these days, I'll get away from these city lights and enjoy the night sky. You know, when I lived over in Quincy, Illinois, there were too many lights for gazing. So we would drive out, not way out of town, but just enough out of town on the dirt roads, pull over and watch the night sky. And if we happen to be close to a house, because, you know, people will call the sheriff on a suspicious vehicle. I know because that's happened. Try explaining to a police officer that you're stopped to watch the moon. I never got in trouble, but anyway, so I started, if I was going to pull over and it was in view of someone's house, and I don't mean I stopped right in front of their house, but if we were in a flat part and people could see me, I would let them know what I'm doing, and I would show them my telescope and ask permission per se to be on the side of the road within their sight, and it be okay, and them not be nervous or scared that I'm out there. And I never had anybody say no. And anytime the sheriff came was a time I didn't do that. And I never got in trouble, but I did have to leave, go somewhere else. But yes, so that's what I did for years. But I had areas close enough, and it was all farm country, so the houses were pretty far and few between. Let's see, my nose is stopping up again. Do. Okay, I'm scrolling. Oh no. Had to watch the storms this morning. We had a tornado touchdown north of us a ways off, and 6 tornado warnings just south. Wow. Yeah, and here where I am in Missouri, we are in pretty close to what's called Tornado Alley. And we get a lot of tornadoes in this area as well. So yes, it is tornado season. Yes, it is. And yeah. We had a couple of years ago, maybe it's been 10, I don't know, it's probably been about 10 years ago. Doug and I are both, I'm almost afraid to say this, but if it's bad outside, we're outside watching. And I don't mean filming it for YouTube. I mean, this was before YouTube for us. Not before YouTube existed, but I mean before we started our channel. Jeez. Anyway, we're outside watching. We are outside watching. And now sometimes we take storm cloud pictures while we're out there. But we don't do it because of YouTube. It's something we've always done. And a lot of my family members do the same. And some people either like to do that or they don't. There's not really an in between, right? Yeah, and it is that season again. Absolutely. There's Diane Phoenix. Hello. Thanks for being here. See, Mother Spark says I kept mine in the shower. Inspired to Wander says Lee trims my hair. I guess our tractor guys are handy for lots of other duties as required around the house. You bet. You betcha. Oh, that was a great scene, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Does Doug coloring your hair remind you of the shampoo scene with Robert Redford and Meryl Streep in Out of Africa? That was an awesome scene. Absolutely. Says, yep, I'm here. I'm so behind in my chat. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. This is great. That tune is in my head now. Tammy says, my family doesn't cut their hair, but I do. My sister's hair touches her butt. Mine is long too, but with layers. My Aunt Jackie, her hair, I can remember her hair as a kid, and when I was a kid, being below her knees, really, really long. Yeah. And yeah, hair touches the butt. Yep, that's where mine was just probably 6 months ago. And now it's here. Now it's here. I don't know if I'll keep it this short. And I know this is not short hair, but for me, it's short. Okay. I don't know if I'll keep it this short or not. I don't know. Have to see. My mother Spark says, I made a short of some beautiful sky pictures I took. I love it. It was so pretty. I'll have to go check that out. Because I love that. All right. Sandra says, I still make things when I'm looking at the clouds. Yeah, watching clouds, free entertainment. Tracy says cloud gazing would be good therapy. Anne loves sunrises and sunsets as well. That is something Doug and I are going. I know I've mentioned it before, but starting next month, it's official. We are going to at least 2 mornings of the week when he's off, going to go catch sunrises. And we're going to try once a week to catch the sunset. Now that's going to be harder because that'll be after work and we're tired and we don't want to go anywhere, right? But we're once a week. We can do it once a week. We can get it done once a week. I always watch the sunset out the window and I can see the pretty sky along the tree line. And sometimes we go outside and just stand there and watch it. But actually go somewhere where there's a good horizon view and we can catch a good sunset. Where that's going to be, I don't know. It may be just driving and pulling over on the side of the road or onto a dirt road. And I don't know. We will have to see. It's going to be a new adventure. Diane loves cloud watching too. Yep, Inspired Wonders got to get busy with critters, and it is time. It is time. Cloud gazing and waterfall chasing. Woohoo! I agree. Absolutely agree with that. Thank you for dropping links. Appreciate that. Anne loves waterfalls. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Tennessee has a natural waterfall water slide. That was so fun. But man, that water was cold. Oh, I bet it was. I bet it was. Yep, Anne has to get ready for work. TGIF is still excited from last weekend's waterfalls. Awesome. All right, y'all. I suppose I better get things rolling and get to the rest of the day. One thing Doug and I have been working on, we sat down, we've been practicing music like crazy, so much that I actually asked Doug earlier this week, or I guess it was over the weekend. This is only Wednesday. Over the weekend, I said, honey, I'm not sucking all the fun out of playing music for you, am I? And he looked at me funny. He goes, no, why would you ask that? And I'm like, because I've got you practicing all the time. He said, no, it's okay. But because at Doug and Ava's place, it's going to be where we put our music. And we are going to be playing some of the ones that, you know, we already play. We're going to be learning new old time and new Celtic songs that are new to us. I am a music composer, so I have vocal songs. And for me, if I say I wrote a song, it means it's one you sing. If I say I wrote a new tune, that means it's instrumental. Okay. So I have written vocals, lyrics, songs with lyrics. I've written a lot, and I'm talking like hundreds of instrumental tunes. And so we are practicing those and brushing up on those. Well, that's a long list, right? And it's, you have to focus. You have to focus to get good at something. So we went through our music over the weekend. No, it was yesterday. Well, my days are running together. We went through our music and we made a focus list. Okay. So we picked 5 original tunes, fiddle tunes, and mandolin tunes to focus on. We picked 3 of the new Irish and old time songs to focus on. Doug picked 4 tunes that he already knows to focus on to make a video of. And I'm currently going through my flute tunes, and there are 70 of those, to pick the ones I want to focus on for that. And I'll probably pick 5 of those. And then with that short list, when we sit down to practice, we'll do those first, and then we'll do whatever else we have the time set aside to do. But that's going to give us a focus, and we should improve faster at a faster rate doing it that way. Because right now we've just been practicing everything, right? And we're improving getting it together. Now, what I mean is, it's quite different when you learn a song or a tune, melody, and you can sit there and you can sing it on your own just fine, or you can play it on your own just fine. But you add another instrument in there, and it changes everything. It does. It changes everything. And so you have to get used to having that other person playing along. They have to get used to playing with you. And another thing it does, and if you play or you sing, you understand what I'm getting ready to say, is when we're playing on our own, we speed up and slow down. Our speed fluctuates, and we don't even know it. We don't even realize it's happening until we get other instruments in there. And now we've got a set rhythm, right? We got that set guitar rhythm. We got a set drum rhythm. Whatever we've added, now there's a set pace that we're supposed to stay at. So that's when you figure out, oh my gosh, I slowed down there. Oh my gosh, I really speed up there. I didn't even know. And you have to learn to stay at the same pace. So there's a lot of things going on when we're practicing together. And so that's what I mean about practicing together and getting better is mainly timing, right? And sometimes just hearing that other instrument doing things that were not there before can be a big change. So anyway, I didn't mean to blah, blah, blah about it, but we're working on that. We're really bringing this into a focus. Now, I know this can still look like a lot of tunes because that's going to be about 20 tunes that we're working on. But yeah, that gives you an idea of what we just sit down and practice. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, and we're also setting this timer for an hour. And so we're going to start with that list with those songs there, and then get in whatever we can on top of that together. I practice on my own, and it's nothing for me to sit here and practice for a couple of hours. But I do that while I'm watching YouTube videos. I do that while I'm on a break, at my lunch break. I do it when I'm waiting for people to get back to me. I'll sit there and work on some tunes while I'm waiting. I can work a lot of music into the day. Um, and then we've also changed our practice schedule to practicing when he gets home before he gets tired. Hand him his coffee and an instrument. Here you go, babe. Welcome home. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's work. It is work. Let's see. Uh-oh. Tracy did a California roll through a stop sign. That's what the officer called it. He let me go down the road and waved at my boyfriend. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Oh, you saw a tornado touch down. Yeah. I actually have pictures from when we were outside. I wasn't going to say this, but because the lectures are going to follow. But we were outside watching, and I'm like, wow, this is different. This is different. And I came in and got a camera. Yeah, I'll do that. You bet. I came in and got a camera and just started clicking. Click, click, clicking, click, click, clicking. This was before we had a YouTube channel, or I would have been videoing. You know, I didn't really think about clicking the video record button on my camera very often before YouTube. But so I'm just like click, click, clicking. But I'm also looking, you know, if something was caught my eye, I made sure it was in my viewfinder. But I'm just click, click, clicking. And I caught what looks like a tornado going through. And it took out buildings down on Main Street. And there was a big argument over whether it was straight line winds or it was indeed a tornado. And I'm like, picture. Yeah. And it was just really different. And it wasn't the kind of different that made us run or anything. And no, it wasn't that close. But yeah, I got that outline, and it wasn't real defined either, but you could look at the pictures and you could see the form, right? So yeah. Yes. And I got a lot of family lectures because I had that picture. Yes. I know. My oldest son would stand outside too, and I'd be yelling, "Get in here!" You know, and we thought about storm chasing. Actually, there's classes. It's spotters. You can take weather spotter classes across the river in Illinois, Quincy, and get certified for storm spotting. And Doug and I talked about doing that, but I don't know. We decided not to. But that would be interesting. It would be neat because you'd learn so much in the class. Yeah, I still think about it. But it wouldn't be so much for going out and storm chasing to storm spot. It would be, for me, it would be more about the knowledge I would gain through the class. So I don't know if that would be a bad thing to take the class and not be out driving in it all the time trying to spot stuff. That would be kind of scary for me. So I don't know. You know, outside I'm close enough I can run in to safety if I need to. So yeah, I don't know. Diane loves going out in the storms. Let's see. Oh, your hair was so long you could sit on your hair. Yeah. And even at this length right here, I still put my hair up at night. Um, I put it up like this. I twist it, and even when it was to my butt, I did the same thing. I twisted it like this, and then I went like this, and then I put a big hair clip right there. And that way I didn't wake myself up laying on my own hair, pulling my own hair. Yeah. Let's see here. Ooh, you have waterfalls you can drink out of. The water is so pure. Nice. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you. We love music, but it is a lot of work right now trying to get stuff ready for Doug and Ava's place. Yeah, so I was worried I was making him practice too much because practice isn't always fun. When you're playing tunes, you know, and you're good at, yeah, that's really fun. But practice isn't always fun. Sandra loves the oceans and the mountains. Yes. Oh, we make it look easy. Well, we've played music together for a very long time. We've probably played music together for about 15 years. And I played the Celtic and the old time music already before that. So I've probably the ragtag band that we play with. We've all known each other and played together as a group previously to ragtag, probably for 20, 25 years. So, those tunes we know and we know well, and they are fun to play. Absolutely fun to play. But yeah, learning the new stuff and getting it together and organized is work. And this is why I was so overwhelmed last week. Okay. Oh, I just had to take a mental health break day on Sunday. And that's when I made all those I have a stack of granny squares like taller than this. And I showed them to you Monday that I'm going to make that Afghan out of. And oh, by the way, the granny square pants is on. But now I don't know whether to make it granny square pants or granny square skirt or both. I don't know. Hold on. And the shirt I'm going to use, I laid it out so I could show you for sure what I meant. Because I didn't know if you understood when I was just saying it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's see. Is this one? Now this top right here, wouldn't that look cute with a pair of granny square black? No, I was thinking red and white. But look, there's orange in there too. With granny square pants. Wouldn't that look cool together? I'm trying to hold it to where the collar, there it is. Wouldn't that look great together? Woo! I think this would be the perfect shirt that I already have to make the granny square pants to go with it. That's what I'm thinking. So it's going to be red and white for sure. And there's a lot of orange in there. So it might have some orange too. I don't know. Or I'll just go with the red and white and let the orange be an accent up here. But this is the one I'm going to make the pants for. And I think it's going to look totally awesome. I'm so excited. So excited. So I'm already been thinking about, okay, how am I going to keep those pants up? I don't want a drawstring. So I've already in my head been thinking about it, and I know I'm going to do elastic. I'm going to do an elastic waist because then I don't have a drawstring in my way or something that could accidentally come untied. That'd be bad. I figured out a way to put the elastic in there, and I'll just have to hand sew the elastic around so it doesn't twist. I don't want it to twist. And in my mind, I worked out how to make that to where that elastic will not twist. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And you know what? Payday is Thursday, and I'm going to go get me some red and white yarn, and these pants are going to happen. I'm so excited. What strings do I use on the mandolin? We like D'Addario strings the best. And we like the wound ones. I'm drawing a blank. Because you asked me the question, now I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, the D'Addario, we use that for everything. Except my fiddles. I actually pay the bigger price for my fiddle strings and get orchestra strings, orchestra quality strings, because they just have a better sound. So for the fiddles, we buy those, but for the mandolins and the guitar and the bass guitars, and my ukulele, we go D'Addario. And no, we're not sponsored by them. That's just our personal preference. There's beauty in the sky. Just look up. Okay. There is beauty in the sky. I'm writing that down. Oh, and one of my Native American flute songs is called Cloud Dancer. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. You mean like this? My bun? Yes. Okay. Y'all want to see me put my bun on? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. And I love this. And yes, I dyed it to match my hair. I absolutely did. And it's not even one of those expensive ones. But look how little my ponytail is now. I've never had a ponytail this little. Okay, here we go. So I do my bun like that. Oh, now y'all are going to know my secret. What am I doing? And then this goes up here like that. You tuck your own hair down in there. Except I made my little blob too big. Let's get it tucked down in there a little better. And there's my bun, except my hair is not really supposed to be sticking out like that. And then you pin it right here and right here. And there's my bun. There's my hair bun. Oh, yeah. I got an alfalfa bun going on. That's my real hair right there. Anyway, yeah, I got one. I like it. It doesn't usually go crooked on my head. That was just the fast version. Ow! There it is. Okay. All right. There we go. The wild hair going on. Glasses sliding off my nose. Yes, I love my little hair bun. And see, it's got a ponytail in the middle that you just open up and you put it on your hair and then it closes. And I have actually had this, and this was I got it at Sally's Beauty Supply, but it wasn't real expensive. And I've had this for probably, it needs dyed again. It doesn't hold the color really well, but I dye it about every other time I touch up my hair. I also do this. But this is fresh, so, and I didn't do it this time. But yeah, I probably had that for 5 years, y'all. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. And it's a great way to do your hair fast, and it's cute as all get out. And yeah, I haven't worn it in a while because I've been wearing hats all winter. But in the summertime, I tend to wear that a lot. So I don't know what you were talking about specifically. But yeah, I like that. And it has those curls. It has those curls. And sometimes I pull my own hair through and let it be on the outside. And other times I just make my little bun and pop it on. And I do always pin it because that's like, if it was going to happen to anyone, it would happen to me, that your bun pops off. It never has happened, but I'm just saying, if it's going to happen, it would totally happen to me. Absolutely. Let's see here. The Granny Square Challenge is on. That's right, it's on. It's on. Oh, that's just what we do here. That's just what we do here. We share each other's links, and we welcome people in. And I know you're already part of this community, but there are those who are not, might not be sub to your channel. We want them to go check you out. Absolutely. Right? Right. Okay, good question. No, I think now I'm not going by a pattern. I'm just going to do my own measurements and do it myself. But I'm going to get, summertime's coming up, so it's spring, so I'm sure those like knee length stretchy pants are out already. I don't mean like culottes. I mean like the stretchy, exercisey kind of stretchy pants. I don't know what the technical name is. That's what I call them, stretchy pants. Um, I'm I'm gonna get a pair of white knee length stretchy pants or full length to the ankle stretchy pants, and I'm gonna wear those underneath them because I thought about, because yeah, you can see through a granny square pretty darn good. So then I thought, hey, we can make stretchy pants culottes too, knee length ones. The possibilities are endless. We can make not stretchy pants, granny square. We can make granny square culottes. We can make granny square shorts. I don't know. Doug's not sure if he's going to be seen in public with me in my granny square pants until he sees what they look like. I can't say I blame him. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that would be risque. Ooh la la. Yeah, I'm gonna have stretchy pants on underneath, either knee length ones or the full to my ankle length ones. Yeah. Card Junkies saying take the time to say hello. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Yeah, right. He's not sure till he sees what they look like. That's fair. It's fair. But you know what? I don't think there's any way at all I can go wrong if I'm wearing them with this top, because isn't this kind of like psychedelic? I'm hip, I'm cool. It's got a vibe going on. This shirt has its own vibe. And I think that with this shirt, I think I can pull off the granny square pants just fine. We will find out very soon. Are they going to be hot? That was my next thought. What? First of all, what am I going to do? You can see through granny squares. So I got that solved. So the next thing is, are they going to be hot? I don't know. But they're going to look really cool. They're going to look really cool. I just already know it's going to be the coolest pair of pants ever. And everybody's going to see me walking down Main Street and they're going to be like, oh, look at her pants. She is cool. Well, they're going to be thinking something. I hope that's what they're thinking. Oh my goodness. And I'm also totally going to wear them at least once when I go out to play music. I already got that planned. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're back to this. We're back to this now. I wore mine out to lunch with my mother-in-law once. She said, I love your hair. What did you do? And I took it off and handed it to her. Said, you want to borrow it? We laughed so hard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have 3 of them in different styles. I have totally been thinking about getting at least one more, if not a couple more. And you can even get the ponytail ones. I used to have a ponytail one that, because like I say, my hair when it's all one length is really fine and flat. Okay. So I bought one that you actually made your ponytail. You made your ponytail and then you put it in with your ponytail. And so you had your ponytail. And now this ponytail is crazy with all those layers in there. But you had your ponytail and then you had the hair from that ponytail that all blended together into one ponytail. And that was my first hair pieces, were those ponytails. And yeah. All of our secrets are out. Oh my gosh. Gush. Oh my gosh. I can't even talk. I need more coffee. Cheers. Isn't that's I love that. You got a serious mom look. Oh, look out when Ava blows her butt off. It could happen. It could happen. And I'm telling you, if it's going to happen to anybody, it would be me. It would totally be me. Sounds like something I would do. Oh. Okay. You use Thomas Stick Austria flat wound bass strings on my 5-string electric bass. They're amazing. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'm going to write that down. Thomas Stick. Flat wound. I will show that to Doug. Talk about a look from Doug if Ava's bun flew off. I can only imagine. Oh my gosh. Oh. Christy, we will add your name to our names we now know. Now, it may take me a little bit of time to actually remember that. So don't be offended if you get asked more than once. It happens with me in real life as well as here. Absolutely. I knew that. I don't know if everybody knew that, but she is Patty B's daughter. Yes, I did know that. Yeah, see, there's people that did not know that. I did know that. Gina told us on Gina's live a while back. You were on there, and she told us you were Patty B's daughter. Right, right. And I remember on Ray's live when Patty B passed away. I remember that. Groove it, baby. That's right. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be doing that Saturday Night Live, walking John Travolta walk down Main Street in Hannibal, Missouri, in my psychedelic shirt, in my I keep wanting to say SpongeBob, in my granny square pants, and I'm gonna be the coolest thing. And I'm gonna either be wearing these boots. No, I'm gonna take them off because I'm not coordinated enough to lift my legs so high and not fall out of my chair. I'm gonna be wearing these glitter boots. Can you see the glitter? I'm gonna be wearing my glitter short boots. Put these babies back on. And my granny square pants and that psychedelic shirt. I mean, I don't think I can go wrong with that shirt. I don't know if they'd work with any shirt, but with that shirt, they're going to work. They're going to work. I love that. You started your channel to continue to carry her torch. Love it. Yeah, see, people remember her. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not itchy like you have ants in your granny square pants. And that was another thought I did have, but it just depends on the yarn you use. So I will make sure not to use yarn that will be itchy or give me a rash. Like I can't use wool. Wool is out. Boondocking with Boomer. Hello. Thanks for being here. Amethyst Haze Adventures is here. Hello, Amy. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Oh my gosh, that would totally happen to me. Fallen Arkansas veterans. My mother was wearing a wig due to thinning hair, and we were at the airport to see her off. The plane turned around and blew her wig off, and I had to chase it down. I was laughing so hard. I can picture that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, you're not bringing up sadness at all. See, about half the people knew that and half the people didn't. So I'm glad they all know now. I'm glad. Aw, yes, right? Yes. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Groovy boots. Thank you. Thank you. My glitter boots. My another thrift store find. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. Boy, it is. Well, we've been live almost 2 hours, so some people who were here aren't here anymore, and I totally understand. I totally understand because I normally have an hour and I'm done. We've just been talking our heads off. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I am at the end of my chat for the first time today. I need a round of applause for that accomplishment. And a belly poke. Woohoo! Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm tired and I haven't had breakfast yet. And my belly is like, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm hungry. Yep. So I weighed and measured this morning because in my new you group where we're focusing on being the best you can be, and it doesn't have to be weight loss, it can just be exercising regularly, going out and walking, watching what you eat, not dieting per se, but just watching your portions. I still eat all the foods I always ate. I just watch my portions. Where's my chart? Okay. So the first week, I didn't lose any weight, but I did lose 2.5 inches in my waist and a half inch in my thighs. And then the next week, I lost 1 pound and 2 more inches around my waist. This week, I gained 2 pounds and no change in my inches. So even though I gained 2 pounds, I've still lost 5 inches around my waist. Incredible, huh? So I say that to encourage everybody that being the best you has nothing to do with weight loss and the scale or even losing inches. Some people don't need to lose inches, but it is about just being the best you can be positive, have that positive attitude, try to find something to smile about every day. Being active, and not everybody has the same level of activity. I share chair workouts where you're not standing up. I share those. I share low impact workouts because not all of us can go out and do the hard stuff, right? I do stretching. Stretching is a big thing for me. Remembering to stretch is one of the main ways I can be the best me I can be because it keeps my joints limber, right? And keeps me going. And yes, I'm getting muscles. In fact, I made a muscle the other day. I'll take my shirt off. I'll make you a muscle. But I got my Irish shirt on. Says, here's what it says. I'll be your lucky charm. You ready for this? This is my big one. Right here. Oh, yeah. I got some muscle happening there. Right there. I actually did some push-ups. Oh yeah. Those weren't push-ups. That was like warming up for my push-ups. Oh, yes. But for me, I sit at this desk all day long. I YouTube at this desk. I do my YouTube lives at this desk. I work. One of my jobs is an online job, and I do it at this desk. I teach at over there in the same room, but over there, music lessons. and I teach my online music lessons here. So I'm at this computer most of the day. So the biggest challenge for me is getting up and moving. And I set this timer to remind myself to get up and move. I set alarms on my phone to remember to get up and move. And I wear one of those Samsung watches that monitors your heart rate, and it tells you when you've sat too long. It says, it'll go beep, beep. You look down and it has a little guy going like this, and he says, "It's time to move." So you get up and you move. And when I get up and move, I do some little leg exercises. And yeah. So just remembering to move, And, it's not all about, with me, it's not all about doing the hardest workout you can do. Okay. In my Facebook group, it's just about moving. And, I come from my background with my lupus of some days I can do things that I can't do the next day. Right. So I always keep that in mind and try to include all levels of activity. In the chair exercises and the chair stretching. And I do them too. And it really makes a difference. So I'm really focusing on, my main focus is moving my body, because it's really, really easier on my knees, for example, when I get up and I move, and I don't just sit here in this chair all day, which is easy for me to do if I don't think about it. I have to be purposefully intent about getting up and moving, and not just when my drink's empty, but getting up and moving regularly. Cat's yawning. Oh, it's so tired. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. 6 weeks of intense exercise. I lost 0 pounds, but 22 inches. And I say that so often in my health group that I'm sure people just want to throw something at me, that it's not about the scale. It's not about the scale. It's not about the scale. They're probably like, shut up. But it's true. It's true. It is the truth. Oh. Okay, guys. I guess we better get on with our day, or I'm going to keep sitting here talking. Awesome. Tracy says, go check out Shane's workouts and other content at Paralife TV. You bet. I'm a stress eater. The trouble is, I'm a stress eater because I do exercises. Then switch it up and do some different types of exercises. Stretching is so important. So there are days all I do is stretch. And there are days I do a very minimal stretch in some type of a workout. And okay, I'll be honest. I come from the era of Richard Simmons. Hey, cats. Hey, y'all find something else to do. Shake that water bottle. Shake that. Did that count as exercise? It may have. Just mix it up. One day I walk. One day I do Tai Chi. And that's another thing. You can do exercises that relax you. They don't have to be the kind that make you all sweaty and exhausted. And I don't know. I get sore when I work out. Okay. I don't know if everybody does, but I do. So you can mix it up. Yeah. Oh my. I don't know where I am in my chat now. I'm scrolling. Diane says I have an exercise chair. Oh, that's what they're talking about right there. I saw them saying that was awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to get back to doing Health Tuesdays. And, I'm not a fitness trainer. I'm just a girl in her living room doing her stretching and her working out. And always, you should always consult your doctor before you start anything new. Because that adds a different stress level to your body, right? So you got to know your body, you got to know your abilities, and start there. At least that's my advice to myself. Yes, and we're getting ready to enter that time where we do a lot of stuff outside. And I always feel better when I'm outside. Absolutely. And Doug, after being on his feet all day from 3 a.m., and then he gets home, and I'm like, he doesn't want me out walking by myself. So he goes with me when he gets home. Poor guy. He goes with me, but he doesn't walk. He glides on his bicycle. What do I mean by that? I mean, he sits on his bicycle and he walks it along. But it's just like he just rolls, keeps a pace with me, and he's right there by me. But it's not a stress on him after working all day. He's just, sometimes he rides ahead of me too. He gets on the pedals and he rides. And so he comes there. Otherwise, I just walk up and down our block right here. But then you got to do it like so many times, and people are like, what? Is she ever going to stop? But when you're trying to get a certain amount of steps in or a certain amount of time in, you got to go back and forth a lot. So, yeah. I'm a carb junkie, anything potatoes. Hey, me too. And I just have to watch my portions. I still eat potato chips, but now I have a bowl for them. And I get what's in the bowl. And that's it. As long as I don't carry the bag in here and set it down, because it doesn't do me any good to have my bowl when I can just go refill. So I have quit bringing the bag in here. And I'll just have what's in my little bowl. And when that bowl is empty, I'm done. And that's what I'm doing. And my shoulder's still getting better too. I haven't been doing very many of my own workouts, and I haven't videoed any for my group because of my shoulder. They've been getting some of my older videos, and Anyway, beet chips are yummy and kill the crunchy cravings. I've not tried beet chips. Yeah, and I have a heart issue, and so I have to be real careful. I have to be careful with how long, and that's another reason Doug doesn't want me going for walks by myself, other than right here, is because of that also. Because the last walk we went on, I didn't get very far, and I just had to turn around and come home, because you have to listen to your body. And right here was saying, hello. So I'm like, I gotta go home. Sorry, we gotta turn around. And so we didn't get very far. And but that's okay. The buddy system is what we have to do. And I appreciate the buddy system very much. All right, guys, let's do one more cheers and we all better get on with our day. And I've had y'all here for 2 hours. I'm sorry, but I was having fun. Y'all are awesome. I just was not watching the clock at all. And that happens sometimes. All right. I'm scrolling. I'm just going to have to quit scrolling. I'm not going to look at my chat because I will get to talking again. Okay, so I've left my chat screen. I can't even see it right now because I'll just keep talking. I'll keep talking. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. But I think we need this before we go. Just a little happy dance. All right, y'all have a fantastic day. Remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are cherished, and you are appreciated. If you're struggling right now, you are going to make it because we can do hard things. You can do hard things. You can do the things you got to do to get through, and you're going to make it. You're going to make it. So hang in there. Love you all. Till next time. Cheers.